Welcome back. In this video, we are going to quickly see how we can do the distributed training. I assume that you have already done the distributed setup from our previous video and also watched the video on how to make the partitions that we'll use for the distributed training. If not, you should please kindly watch those videos first and then return over here. What we'll do is run this simple training, and I've changed the number of epochs to 10 just to finish the training quickly and show you the results. And the partition is going to be in this partitions folder if you've created it properly. And one thing you need to ensure is the config, IP config. So the 4 container IPs are already there. You don't need to change anything, just for explanation. And these ports, again, you don't need to change. Now I'll just quickly explain what deploy trainer is doing. It's just using this launch training script from Python to launch our trainers. So the number of trainers is 1, but it will use the 4 nodes for the training. So one node trainer is going to train, but it will use 4 nodes. And there are the other options that are there, which you can change, like batch size, the number of epochs, layers, etc. And basically this is the training script. It initializes the distributed backend, then loads the partitions, and then runs the training. And the training is basically sampling the training nodes, then sampling the neighbors based on the fan out that you have given, then do the forward propagation using message passing and aggregation, get the final latent state for the sample training nodes, infer using that, and calculate the training loss and minimize that. So since this is not a code explanation video, I'll not go much deeper. So if this is clear, what we can do is go into our container. Yeah, I'm logged into the container. I'll before going, I'll need to change the directory. Yeah. So here it is, and let's paste the command here. Yeah, you can see the training has started. Now we'll need to wait a while, just training to finish. I've just made it 10 epochs, so it will not take much time. And you must notice that this experiments folder has been created. In this we have Flickr and Met as default. The logs of the training are being recorded here, and the results, once the training is over, will be stored in this folder. I'll also quickly go through the results just to show you. So the training is running, and as you can see, the logs are being generated over here. The loss at every step for each of the 4 nodes is being printed. The different metrics as well, like the microFN, macroFN, the time, memory used, and all these metrics are also being logged. Also in between, it does the validation and saves the model if it is giving good accuracy. Since we have turned on early stocking, then yeah, the training has finished, so the results are there. So in the results, you can see the detailed classification reports of what each label, the metrics for each label are, the precision of one, etc. Then the checkpoints for our best model, the memory usage logs, and there are logs for the losses and the other metrics. Then you have these graphs that plot the metrics for each of the 4 nodes. So you can see that the validation accuracy is improving, the training loss is decreasing. That's what we want. And then we have the summary over here, where it shows whatever best model we had, what is the best accuracy it has achieved, the microFN on the test set, and other things like what is the total training time and wall clock time, etc. So this way you can do the distributed training using our code. All the scripts are in place. Just need to give the proper parameters and run it. Now what I did was run the um, matches one. You can also run the edge weighted one. You'll need to create the partitions accordingly. And if you like run these experiments, then if you want to compare the results of these, you can run this one. It will compare the results of these experiments and plot all the graphs just for that. So yeah, that's it for running distributed training. See you.